Hi guys, I'm Ram Agarwal. You are watching my channel 52 Pixels. Let's get started. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to make a dripping text effect in Photoshop. So to start with, this is our image that we are going to work with, and we are just going to type text. So we'll just go to text, increase the font size to 1000. Let's make it 1200. My font is brush script, and I'll just start typing a simple word. Let's say I type capital S. So I've typed in my letter. I'll just position it in the center, somewhat over here. And once done, I'll just rename this layer, get rid of the lock, maybe just and click on OK and take this text over here in the bottom. Now go to the main layer, the one which consists of the image. Go to layer, and here you can see the option of create a clipping mask. So go to create a clipping mask, and as you can see, you have created a clipping mask inside your text just the way we wanted for this tutorial. Now what we can do is just merge these two layers. So shift and select this two layers and go to this menu over here and select merge layers over here. So you have selected those layers and you have merged those two layers. Now let's add a layer. So create a new layer, and this layer has been added. Go to edit and go to fill. Contents are white, the color is white, and just click on OK. So we'll just drag this layer over here to the bottom, and this is our text with the clipping mask on it and over a white background. Now to start doing the trick, we'll just go to the filter. We'll just create filter with this one. So go to filter and Liquify. So once you go to Liquify, you find this toolbar over here. So we will again work with the forward walk tool. Brush size is 100. I guess that should work. And let's start just distorting it a little bit to make it look like a painting, like a proper paint. So I just want to do it. I guess I have to reduce the brush size. I've reduced the brush size, and now I can work even better in this case. Again, I'll increase it for the ease, and again I'll just drag the colors, sort of make them look like they're getting distorted. They are just painted sort of effect. Now let's just reduce the size, 25, and let's just zoom into the picture. So this is our picture. I want to drop over here first. So I'll just drag this portion over here. Drag it until you find that you might get a drop. So this is somewhat a shape of a drop. Again, I'll do some work over here. Now with a kind of a bigger brush. So I'll increase the size to 75 and make a bigger drop. Just like this over here. Now one drop over here. Again a big one. And maybe one over here. So this is our text, the melting effect of the text. It's like it's melting downwards. The paint, it's painted and it's melting downwards. Now we are going to learn one more tool, that is the bloat effect, the bloat tool. So what bloat tool does is just it widens certain parts of the image. So I'll just reduce the size to 40 and just tap on this part to make it little bit bloated, just like a bubble. So this part is quite bloated now. Same with this one and this one. And let's reduce the brush size to even lesser. Let's make it 20 and work with this small bubble over here. So this is the small bubble and we'll work with this one now. I guess my brush size needs to be decreased, I'm sorry. Let's make it 10. So even this part has got bloated up. Now the other thing that we can do is this tool, that is pucker tool. So pucker tool is like, it just makes the object slimmer. So as the bloat tool just expands the image, pucker tool just does the opposite. It reduces the size. So let's make it around 50. Let's see if that works. And as you can see, pucker tool is working. It's reducing the thickness, the width over here. That's enough. Same with this one and this one and a little with this one. So we have almost done with the drops. So this is the normal image and this is the drop text effect. So the drops have been applied to this one and they don't look that good, but then it's okay for the time being. We are not doing any professional work here. So let's make some more thing with the new effects that we've learned. So what we can do is use the drop shadows for these bubbles, and let's just do one thing. Let's select an elliptical region from this part, small ellipse, and let's copy and paste it over there. So this is my part. Okay, I cannot just find it. So this is my part. I'll just keep it over here as if this is the drop that has just fallen. Increase the size and transform it. So this is my tiny bubble, drop of paint that has fallen. Again back to normal. So we'll just select these two layers and again merge them. So merge layers. Now go to the FX icon over here and bevel and emboss. So we have these sort of settings in bevel and emboss. So I'll select inner bevel and depth is too much in this case. I'll reduce the depth and size. And let's change the angle of the light. So these are the options that we can get using the bevel and emboss tool. And I guess, okay, so this is the preview. This is the earlier image and this is the new. So you won't notice much of the 3D effect in this case. I'll increase the depth. I guess that doesn't work over here in this case, but yeah, that's it. So once you click on OK, again you can go to FX and add a drop shadow for even a better effect. So let's change the color of shadow to black and opacity is 100. Distance is 1. Spread is less. Size is also less. So I have created a drop shadow and use global light. So my global light is from the top left and let's click on OK. So I've created bevel and emboss. I've created shadows. Now one more thing I can do is using the burn tool over here. Using the burn tool, I can just slightly burn a little part from the image. just to give it little depth. So this is my text, and I have created the dripping paint effect in this case. So well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to 52 pixels and tap on the bell icon to get notified. Thank you.